that the only way to make COD great again is to not go back to the past. The only way to make COD great again is not to go back to the noob tubes, not to go back to the campers, although the campers still roam around, a little bit. But like I was saying, guys, we gotta get rid of the noob tubes. We gotta get rid of that. If we go back to the past, it's only gonna make things worse. I'm telling you that. And it's not that some of us is bad at the game, because I'm decent at playing Call of Duty, and I've played all the old Call of Duties, and I'm decent at playing them. But I'm saying my point of view, my perspective is the graphics, the textures, all of that comes into play. But anyways, if you got it on next gen, then that would be different. But still, you would have the noob tubes and stuff, and the maps is bigger. The maps is like ghosts; they're way too big. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, I just don't. I don't want to go back to the past. We don't need to make. Well, we do need to make COD greater, better again, but we do not need to make it worse again. So we don't need to make it worse again. We need to make it better. Do not go back to the past. If you go back to the past, that's only going to make it worse. That's going to drop the ratings for now. If you make a better Call of Duty, though, instead of going to the past, and like people needs to understand, like Call of Duty is not gonna be the way it used to be. Call of Duty is not gonna stay the same way it used to be. Like Call of Duty has evolved. They think that Call of Duty is better, and what I don't understand is the older Call of Duties was back in the days. The older Call of Duties was like in World War and stuff like that. But now we're in 2016. It's been a few years since then. Yes, of course, Call of Duty's gotten to the future now. People's got to understand that. Call of Duty is not in the past anymore. It is future time now. Call of Duty is the future now. You got to understand that. It is not the past. I don't understand why people get mad at that. If you wanted to play the old Call of Duty, just go play the old Call of Duties. Let Call of Duty go to the future. Let it be. Just let it be, man. I mean, Call of Duty is going to evolve. People's not gonna like it. Eventually, Call of Duty is gonna go into space and gonna be like Destiny. I like Halo, so I'm a big fan of Halo. Because I have an Xbox 360, so I've played Halo a few times before. Excuse my hand, but I don't understand. Hold up. I don't understand some people like Call of Duty is not gonna be the same throughout the years because we're coming into a different era. We're not in the past anymore. Hence, we're not in the past anymore. We got to understand that Call of Duty is moving on to the future. We're not the past no more. Okay, we got to understand that. Although we could bring some of the old guns back, we could bring some of the infected back, some one shot and stuff like that. Um, and what would make it better? No boost jump. Maybe it don't matter about the boost jump. I don't care. But if possible, no boost jump, newer weapons. Of course, the older weapons, maybe from World at War, that would make them play the game. To be honest with you, but you see, what people do is they judge the game before it even comes out. Like this guy named White Boy 7th Street or something like that. He's complaining about how, make COD great again. Oh, I'm such a big person. I'm going to make COD great again. You're just one person. You ain't going to make COD great again. Call of Duty is gonna be changing every year. Call of Duty needs to change. Call of Duty is not the past anymore. You gotta understand that if you had a brain, white boy, 7th Street, or whatever your name is, if you had a brain, you would understand that COD is changing. It is not the past anymore. It is the future, and I have to talk slow to you because you quietly don't understand where I'm coming from. I mean, Call of Duty has been good for the past few years, but we gotta understand this. One day it is going to change. One day, and people doesn't like change. They like to stay in the past. Like him, he's a little older than I am. He likes to stay in the past. I'm 21 years old, and I've played the Call of Duties, all of the Call of Duties, to be honest with you. But I feel as if the newer Call of Duties has better smoothness in the gameplay and stuff like that. Because if you go back, the only reason why he would want to play or want to play the older Call of Duties because he's no good at the newer Call of Duties because in the older Call of Duties he was a noob. He was the one that would sit in a corner and camp. He was the one that would try to like spawn trap you and stuff like that and sit in your spawn. That's the type of person that I always want to change because they're no good at the newer Call of Duty because you got to understand faster movement, and we can easily get campers easily. I just don't understand why people is so uptight about this situation. Make Call of Duty better, just don't make it worse. The only way you're gonna make it worse is if you go to the past. Don't go back to the past. Just stay where you're at. Go to the future. As long as you don't go way far into the future. As long as you keep it nice and smooth, we're good. Um, but if they decide to go into the future and go like planets and stuff and build maps that surround the galaxy and stuff, I would think that would look pretty cool because you were looking at the galaxy and that's cool as long as they didn't have like gravity, like where they be floating and stuff in there. That would be fine. I just don't understand people, man. People will make up any excuse, and they can't change Call of Duty. I mean, like Black Ops 3 and the how do you say, the thing where you buy stuff. I understand that, but when I was playing Advanced Warfare, well, when it was playable, um, I bought a few supply drops. I admit that. Um, but I haven't complained about it because, and they talking about how you're riding Activision's dick and stuff like that. They talking about like that to other people. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, man, come on, you're stupid. Like, you're just being a freaking dick about it and like complaining and stuff. Do you even have anything to do? I mean, do you have anything else to do? Like, how lame can you be, dude? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out here because it's just too much of a rant. Because you gotta understand, Call of Duty, and let me put this very clear for you: Call of Duty is not always going to be like it was. Call of Duty was in the past, back in like a few years ago. Call of Duty was in the past. People got to understand this. These is new Call of Duties. The newer Call of Duties is going to be in the future. Okay, we're not going to the past. I don't want to go to the past. Okay, we've been there. We've done that. Now it's time for something new. It's time for a change. Okay, it's time for a difference. We got to learn to accept that. And it's mostly the older guys that don't want it. And like it's funny because the older guys is not good at the newer Call of Duties. Um, because they suck at it, to be honest with you. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this little short rant video, just saying that like they're just talking about like how they don't need to change Call of Duty and because you gotta think about it, the history of Call of Duty, right? The history of Call of Duty, yes, it was war back then, and it's still war now. From back then up to now, things have changed. Maybe it's true about some of the things about the maps being a little weird and stuff, but at least we got one map from World at War that doesn't look that bad. Except for the splash map that kind of looks like a kid's map, to be honest. And y'all can agree with me. Splash map looks like a kiddie map. I agree with that. As long as Activision or Treyarch or whatever, is if they just decide to stop making all them the maps. And the reason why I say that is because like they're making maps for kids. You gotta understand that like okay, back then Call of Duty had a lot of grown men, true, but now this might be the kid's first Call of Duty, right? So you can't just say, oh well, my first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, whatever, blah 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 blah. If this kid's Call of Duty was Black Ops 5 or what, I'm just making up a number. Don't try to get him to play the older Call of Duties. If you want to play the older Call of Duties, fine. But don't just force it onto him. I mean, everybody's going to have their first Call of Duty. My first Call of Duty was, I think, Black Ops 1. Then after that, I played the older Call of Duties, okay? I think my second one was World at War, but I forgot. But anyways, guys, I'm just saying, okay? If the kids' first Call of Duty was Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare, if that's going to be the next Call of Duty name, let it be, guys. It's their first Call of Duty. Lay off, okay? Just chill. If you want to play an older Call of Duty, go back, play the older Call of Duties, okay? Play them as long as you want, but I won't be I play them every once in a while. So, whatever. But anyways, guys, just let it go, okay? Just let it go. All this drama about, make Call of Duty better, just let it go, okay? Just because you don't like that Call of Duty's better doesn't mean a thing. If it's the kids' first Call of Duty, let it be the kids' first Call of Duty, okay? Just because a Call of Duty's name is different and it might even play better, And people say that it doesn't because they're not used to the playing style of the new games. And it's stupid. I mean, of course, it was a little good in the older Call of Duties, but just textures and stuff like I was talking about. Yeah, but guys, yeah, just lay off, okay? All you gotta do is lay off. Just let them do what they do. That's all. That's all I gotta say, okay? I'm not trying to cause no beef. And if this goes, and if White Boy 7th Street sees this, I want him to know there's no beef between us. I'm just saying that just let the kids have their first Call of Duty. Just because your first Call of Duty is I don't know what yours was, maybe like Modern Warfare games or something like that, or maybe the first Call of Duty game. Okay, just let the kids have their first Call of Duty game, okay? Just because you had yours doesn't mean everybody else has to have a first experience Call of Duty that you had, okay? Everybody's gonna have their own experience, okay? You gotta accept that, man, okay? But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this short but sweet, kind of weird and mad, I guess. I don't know what you call it. It's a rant video. Put it for short, okay? Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please comment below. Give me your opinions on what I said. And yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. And yeah, peace, guys. I'm out.